The next theme kit is AnalogWP Template Kit. The plugins we need to activate for this to work are Elementor, Elementor Pro, AnalogWP Style Kits, Style Kits Pro. The template kit demo we will be using for this tutorial is a yoga theme. We are going to create the same pages as before. We will have a home page, an About Us page, a service page, a blog archive page with a single post, and a Contact Us page. Also a header and footer that appears everywhere. Okay, so now that we have our structure set, let's get started. In the dashboard, go to Appearance, and then Themes. I'll go ahead and change the default WordPress theme to this lightweight and super fast Hello theme, built for Elementor. It's lighter than most themes, because it comes almost empty of styling and scripts. All the design is done, using Elementor's editor and theme builder. First, let's start creating our pages. I'll trash these default ones, and click Add New to create a first page, the home page. I'll give it a name and click Edit with Elementor. In the page settings, I'll change the layout to Elementor Full Width, which includes a header, full with content, and a footer. As you can see, the default header isn't complete. Don't worry, we'll create our header in a bit. First, let's open the AnalogWP library and browse through the dozens of templates. Choose one that will suit your needs. The templates are labeled to what kind of page it will suit. Still, there are different kind of pages in here, such as homepage, about page, service page, single post, and blog archive. You can also mix and match everything. No need to limit yourself to a single kit. But for this example, we will be using the Kali template kit, so that we will have a uniform look and feel. Let's go ahead and search for our template. By hitting Ctrl+F on a PC, or Command+F on a Mac, hit Enter. Let's go ahead and search for our homepage. I'll go ahead and insert it. Cool. Let's publish and have a look. Great! Let's move on and add an About page. I'll use Elementor's Finder by hitting Ctrl+E on a PC, or Command+E on a Mac. Type New and choose Add New Page. Like before in page settings, I'll give the page a name and change the layout to full width. In the library, I will look for the Kali About page and insert it. Hit Publish and check it out. Cool. I'll fast forward to this point and go ahead and repeat this process to create the service page and Contact Us page. Now that we are finished, let's go back to the dashboard and check out the pages we have so far. If you've noticed, I haven't created the blog page yet. It isn't a static page like the others. It's an archive page with dynamic content, and we'll go over it soon. First, let's set the site's homepage to the one we created. Go to Settings, and in Reading, change the homepage displays to a static page, and then select the homepage to set it. Don't forget to hit Save Changes. Now, back to Pages. You can now see that the homepage is set as the front page. Okay, perfect. Now let's move on. Like I mentioned before, besides for the static pages we just created, a website needs a header, a footer, an archive page for the blog, and lastly, the single post page for the post, to complete a full page. As you might know, WordPress themes don't always allow us to control and design these parts of a website the way we like, unless we know how to code. This is where the Elementor theme builder comes into play, making it possible to design every part of the website dynamically, visually, and with zero code required. Now let's create our dynamic elements. Simply go to Templates and choose Theme Builder. This central panel enables us to access these parts of the website by creating template types, such as the header, giving us total design control over them with Elementor's editor. So let's start off with a header. Click Add New Header. Give it a name. And create the template. Close this Elementor library window. Same with Envato. AnalogWP has its own library as well, so we will use that one. In the library, search for the Kali header template and insert it. As you can see, there's a navigation menu widget, which is one of the dynamic site widgets. At the moment, the navigation menu is empty, because we haven't created a menu for our site yet. So let's go to the menu screen to create one. And the menu structure. Give it a name. And click the Create menu. Now under Add Menu Items, we can add the pages we want to show in the nav menu. As you can see, there are 4 types of items we can add. For now, let's add the pages we created before. I'll go ahead and select them. Then click Add to Menu. We can reorder the menu items by dragging them to where we like. We can also set them to be sub-items by moving them a bit to the right. OK, great. Hit Save Menu. Now go back to our header. Let's publish it and check it out. As you can see, we can set the conditions that determine where this header template is used throughout our site. I want it to display across the entire site. But you can also choose to include or exclude them on specific pages. With a theme builder, you can even create multiple header templates, each set with its own condition. I'll go ahead and set it to the entire site. Then hit Save and Close. Refresh the page. And here you go. Our header now has a menu. Let's move on to the footer. Go back to the theme builder. And in footer, choose Add New Footer. Give it a name. And create the template. Close this Elementor library window. In the library, search for the Kali footer template. And insert it. Although we can see the header here as well, in this area, we can only edit the footer. Like before, hit Publish. Add condition. And set it to show across the entire site. Then save and close. Let's check it out. Great. That looks good. Now we have a header and footer. Now let's move on to our blog page, which is an archive page similar to this page in our demo site. It has its own custom design, as well as the collection of posts grouped by category. In this case, it only has one category. Also, each post has the same layout and design, because they are inherited from the same single post template. Only the content is different. Let's see how it's made. First, let's go to our theme builder. And create the blog archive page. Click Archive. Then add New and give it a name. Then create the template. We can create our own archive pages from scratch. But since we are using a template kit, in the AnalogWP library, search for the Kali archive template. And insert it. Cool. This widget is called Archive Posts, and is one of the dynamic widgets we can use when creating archive pages, such as the archive title. As you can see, it displays the default Hello World post. So we need to create new ones, and set them to show here instead. First, let's hit Publish, and edit condition to apply this template on all archives. Then save and close. Now let's create our posts. Go to the dashboard. And click on Posts. Here you can see the post we saw before. Let's trash it. And add some new ones. Give it a name. And add some content. Set a featured image. I want these posts to be added to a category called Blogs. So under Category, click Add New Category. Give it a name. And add it. Great. Now let's publish and create the rest. I'll go ahead and add more sample post. With all these blog posts added, slowly but surely our website is coming together. Okay. Let's go back to our default archive page, and check it out. Cool, our posts look awesome. But when we click on a post, it doesn't look that great. This is because we haven't created a single post template yet. The theme builder will help us here as well. It allows us to create a single post template which we only need to set up once. Then if you create a new post, the design of the page will automatically be inherited from this template. Let's go to the theme builder. And choose single. Then add new. And here select post. Give it a name and create the template. As you can see in the library, this kit has its own single post template. We can create our own one from scratch. But let's insert this one. And check it out. Here is the post title, which will dynamically change according to the posts we create. You can find more of these dynamic widgets for the single post templates over here. We can easily embed them by dragging the widget anywhere we like. Let's check out the post info widget. We can control the metadata items such as author, and date. And add items such as comments. And much more. Here we see our featured image, set before. And this widget here allows us to edit the post content. As you can see, creating your own single post templates is quite easy. Simply drag these widgets onto the canvas. And style them to your liking. There's also a cool feature that allows you to see what your other posts will look like this template. Simply go to Settings. And under Preview Settings, set this to Post. And search for it over here. Then hit Apply and Preview. Cool. Now let's publish. And set the conditions. Here we can control where this single post template will be applied. I'll go ahead and set this to category. And search for blogs. Now, only the post I've added to the blogs category will inherit this template's design. Then hit Save and Close. Let's check it out. Cool, the posts look great. Slowly but surely our website is taking shape. Now let's add the blog archive page to the menu. This time we'll go to Categories. And add the blog category we created before. Then add it to the menu. Drag it to wherever you want. Hit Save menu and check it out. Cool, it works perfectly. Well, that's it. If you have followed along, now you know how to use Elementor's powerful theme builder and in combination with our template kits to turn them into full-fledged websites. Have fun playing around. Bye for now. See you on the next one.